My name's Dakota. This video is going to be about how to view heartbreak as a tool for self-discovery. There's two types of love. There's romantic love, which is a trick in nature put forth by evolution to help keep the species alive. But then there's the love that transcends duality. Unconditional love, true love, is selfless. You hold space for your lover's growth, whether that means being in their life or not. We're so caught up in our own universes that we forget that everyone else is too, and we're blinded by our own twisted fantasies, and we fall in love with our idea of reality rather than actual reality. And all of these things combined make it really hard for us to accept that people are in the middle of their own lives. We have to realize that people are going to do whatever they want to do because it's their life to do that, and our expectation of them is just subjective. That's just little tangled thoughts in our brain. When you're heartbroken, you'll be stuck in this why me stage. You start checking off the list of things that you did or the list of things you can do until you get to the end of all your faults and ideas. At least for me, for a while, you're gonna hold on to those nostalgic memories of your past, and they're gonna be digging into your hand like a thorn bush as you refuse to put your attention towards the beauty of the present moment because you just can't fathom reality without having them in your life. But through all this self-exploration, you'll start discovering things. And through this pain, you'll understand that to fully appreciate a rose, you must understand its thorns. And this is why heartbreak is a spiritual practice. I say spiritual practice because it takes practice. I think heartache is our reaction to truth. Heartache is our reaction when we are faced with reality. It's when we have our expectations snatched away from us. And this can be overwhelming, but if you quiet yourself and you look, you can see the divine teacher underlying your pain. There's an underlying message that is shaping your future and guiding you towards where you're supposed to be. And if you can get in touch with this part of you where you see the lesson in all moments, this is when beautiful things happen. Ask anybody who's ever had their heart shattered. They lose themselves completely and then they reconnect with themselves on a deeper level than ever before. It might not seem like it now, but one day you'll look back and smile because the dots finally connect. I think during these tough times is when we can get the most work done on ourselves. Instead of being confused by the days of it all, we need to view heartache through the lens of a beautiful teacher. I think if we start viewing heartache from this sort of perspective, it'll be better for the healing process and better for just us as an individual. And you'll realize that all these external things you've been clinging to in your search for happiness are just leading you down a path of suffering. We get attached and things are temporary, and humans live in the illusion of permanence. The spiritual path of heartache will guide you to a mirror that shows you that you are the person that you've been looking for all along. And through building this relationship with yourself and becoming empowered as an individual, you'll finally be able to love someone from a genuine place in your heart because your love isn't dependent on their actions. And you learn to not be crushed when someone does something that would typically have hurt you because you realize they're just a person going on through life, doing their best, and I've done things that I would hate other people for, and we all have the capacity to do things that we don't like in other people. When you find someone else on this path, explore it with them in full transparency and detachment, because it's not about titles like boyfriend or girlfriend or any of these things that imply ownership. It's about growing in love no matter what happens, because relationships are a commitment to forgiveness. And that doesn't mean take someone back that cheats on you or treats you badly. It means recognize the guru in them. See the underlying lesson and embrace it with love. Love it and embrace it as a teacher or a stepping stone that is guiding you towards wherever you're supposed to be. Thank all the lovers of your past for guiding you towards this path of unconditional self-love. Question of the day: what's one celebrity you think would fall in love with you if you got the chance to spend time with them? I feel like me and Miley would really hit it off. If you like this video, I just made a couple other videos recently, like this one right here. Is suicide selfish? Ugh. That's a tough subject to talk about. Or does reincarnation exist? I don't know, but I go over some theories that make it seem pretty likely. Click one, or both. Also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Hare Krishna. Namaste. Beautiful things are happening in the depths of your pain. Even in the shadows of your sadness.